Around 12 years ago, I had a really severe illness that I was trying to move through, and we went raw vegan, and we started eating a lot of nutrient-dense foods. I wasn't eating meat or dairy or anything like that, so I needed my protein. So sunflower sprouts, pea shoots, any microgreens, they have all the essential amino acids. So if you don't eat a lot of meats, it's a great way of getting your proteins and your amino acids from veggies. So sprouts were a big part of my diet for around 10 years.
So people always ask us at the markets what to do with the sprouts. Basically, you can do anything with them. Obviously, they're delicious. That's why people are buying them. But you can use them in more ways than just salads. Anytime that you would use lettuce, you can use the sprouts. So if you're eating a sandwich, I love avocado toast with sprouts on top, especially the sunflower. Every time I eat something, I put sprouts on them. I always have salad with sprouts, obviously. But I also, if I'm having soup, I love to put probably about this much, which is a lot, which is I guess like 1/8 of a pound of sprouts on top of my soup for garnish, but it's also delicious and gives it a nice crisp. The pea you can cut up, and I put them at the end when I'm done making my soups or dishes. I put them at the very end, even with different steamed vegetables. I cut them up really well, and then I just mix them in at the end, and it softly heats them.
We grow a few different varieties. We usually stick, obviously, pea, sunflower, and then we also do broccoli and radish. And we believe those two are the best micros for us, for what we prefer to grow. Broccoli is really, really great for you. It's actually, I would say, more nutrient dense, or not necessarily nutrient dense, but more, how do you put it? It has a lot of anti-cancerous properties in broccoli sprouts. If you do a Google search on that and research it, you'll find that it has a compound in there that actually helps with cancer cells. So that's why we started growing a lot of it, and we put that in our juices, our smoothies, our salads. That's why we do that. And radish are really nice too. I mean, all microgreens are super nutrient dense, but the radish have a nice little spicy pop to them, so they actually taste almost like a daikon radish. So we like that combination in salads too. It gives them a nice pop too. But I would say for health, for the healthiest form of the micros, out of the ones, I would say broccoli would be probably up there. Obviously, the last 10 years I've been flooding my body with nutrition, a lot of raw salads, a lot of juicing. But one thing that I did a lot of, which was not eating breakfast and lunch. So I would usually skip those 2 meals or have just green juices or smoothies. And then I would just have one nice meal, vegan meal at the end of the day. So pretty much, you know, when you're flooding your body with food, sometimes, you know, you lose a little bit of energy and you can feel tired, because, you know, 80 to 90% of your body's energy goes into digesting the food that you eat. So when you don't eat for long periods of time, you have a lot of boundless energy, and you're able to get a lot more accomplished. So for us as farmers out here, you know, we usually don't eat a big lunch, or hardly any lunch. If anything, we have a smoothie or a juice, because if you eat a big lunch and you try to go work out in 100-degree Florida heat, you're not going to get much done, first of all, and you're not going to feel very energetic at all. So that is why we do that. It's also great for your health to be able to not be stuffing your face with food all day long.
So one tip for juicing, we do green juices, which are sprouts and celery and cucumber. But imagine people are so concerned with juicing for more days in a row, but in reality, you really only need 1 day once a week. If you juice 1 day once a week, that's 52 days out of the year that you've juice fasted. That's huge. And juicing one day out of the week also gives your digestive system a little bit of a break. As not everyone's eating clean all the time. I guess you could say detox to retox. And it just makes it easy. It's very non-committal. It doesn't take a lot to juice for one day. And it's good for your body. So do yourself a favor and juice one day a week. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're interested in seeing more videos we have to offer, please subscribe below.